Hey, what's up guys? Bajheera here. Real quick before the video, I want to let you know that we have new Bajheera Games and Gains Twitch shirts available for sale. So these shirts are going to be on sale, I believe, until about April 14th. And they look pretty sick. You got your weights, you got your keyboard and mouse, you got your controllers on there, and you got that good old Games and Gains on there. I think these shirts look sick. Huge shout outs to Indie Mouse for designing these. Once again, making some great looking shirts. And like I said, these are on sale now. We've set our goal at 100, which is pretty lofty goal. But I think you guys will like these shirts, and I hope you guys decide to pick them up if they're up your alley. Sports your love for Games and Gains. Thanks for the support. Hope you like the shirts, and thanks for watching, guys. Hey, what's up, guys? Bajheera here. So this video is going to be showing you my leg day. But as is often the case with my gym videos, I may end up talking about something completely different than my workout. But if you guys have seen my leg day workouts before, you're gonna recognize a lot of this stuff. Pretty much for all of my leg days, I'm starting off with just regular old back squats, getting warmed up real nice and easy. I'll do a couple body weight squats. I'll do a couple squats just with the bar, and by squats I mean a couple sets with just the bar. Then I'll do a couple sets with just the 45s on, and I'll really spend a lot of time making sure I'm nice and warmed up, especially during my diet phase. Sometimes it feels like it takes me a little bit more to get going, a little bit more to get that pump rolling. But once we start really digging in, I'll go to 185, 205, and then I'll be doing some sets with 225 today. I'm not gonna go much higher than 225. I feel like that was plenty for me. I was getting really good quality sets in at 225, and you can see that. And I'm wearing my little booty shorts today. I feel like leg day is the only day where I can actually put these shorts in the rotation. So, but it's looking all right. I feel like my legs are looking not bad. Interestingly enough, if I am going to be competing in physique, you really don't show your legs very much, which is kind of something I'm not super happy with, because I feel like I don't have a lot of strong points in my physique, I don't think. But if I did have some part of my body that is fairly well developed and looks pretty cool once I diet down, I think it is my legs, which is surprising because I haven't really been training legs that hard except for the past 3 years or so. But I guess that's the entire duration of the time I've been bodybuilding training, so I guess that's not really all that remarkable now that I think about it. But I was a distance runner for a long time. That's why I didn't really train legs. So, but I've been in the gym for a long time, and I've been enjoying it for a long time. But in terms of the bodybuilding style training, that's only been taking place for the past 3 years. So I really try to work in legs a lot, and it's been a big area of focus for me. You know, trying to hit legs at least twice a week, and I think it's been paying off. And I think you can see that here. So going forward, the next step for me is still training legs hard, obviously, but I want to train every muscle group hard. But obviously, yeah, I think the areas that need improvement a lot are my traps and shoulders. So I'm gonna try to give them extra love and see if they don't develop with my legs. But my legs are looking thick right here, man. This is looking pretty good. Maybe it's just an angle. That's definitely not very good lighting, but who knows? Regardless, pack on the 225 right here, doing a couple sets of 225. You know, if I still feel good, you know, I think I'm squatting this 8 times, which is good. I mean, if I can do 6 sets with this, I'm happy. But one of the things I am trying to pay attention to is the fact that, you know, I am dieting, and I'm not trying to take it easy on myself. But if things like my joints and my tendons start to feel a little bit of strain, I'm really not going to get too cute with that. I'm not trying to get injured, man. I really enjoy going to the gym, and being injured sucks. So if I'm getting to the point where my tendons or my joints are starting to feel a little bit of pressure, I'm gonna go ahead and take it easy. I think that's what I did on this workout, actually. This is probably my last set of 225, and then instead of really hammering it with the heavy weight, what I did is swap to lighter weight and hit some front squats, which front squats are still really good for me. Something I'm really interested in doing. Definitely want those quads to keep growing. You know, I don't know if that contributes to the thickness of my legs like back squats. I think back squats really end up digging into more of my hamstrings and my glutes, and sort of like, I'm pretty sure it's part of my quad, but it feels like it's like my mid quad, you know, like the mid thigh right there. You can see like some pretty serious separation. Well, maybe that's an exaggeration, but you can see some separation, and you can look at like the big thick part of my my quad right in the middle of my leg, and I feel like that's a lot being addressed by back squats, and then front squats are more the front. But either way, front squats are still tough for me. They still feel heavy, even just with like a 45 on both sides. So that, you know, it's still a good exercise for me. But overall, this leg day was pretty good. This is coming off of a week where I was experimenting with lowering my calories down to 23, 24, and that hurt bad. And I'm really far out from my competition at this point, so I don't think that's necessary. So I'm coming, like I said, I'm coming off of bumping my calories back up a little bit to at least 25, maybe even 26 or 2700, depending on how I feel. Because I definitely want to continue to lose body fat, but one of the main things, especially being so far out from the competition, is I don't need to diet so hard at this point, because it's going to do two things for me. It's going to, you know, maybe burn me out, but it's also going to cause me to not have as much strength in the gym, not feel as good, and that will cause me to lose muscle mass. You know, if you can't train as hard, you're going to lose muscle, and I don't want to do that. I want to keep training hard. I want to keep, you know, my muscle in as... I'm definitely not trying to... Well, I'm trying to. My mindset is the mindset of trying to build muscle. I'm always trying to get stronger, you know, build muscle, but just realistically, in a deficit, I'm not going to be building a lot of muscle. So you definitely just want to try to hold on to as much of it as you can, and that's what I'm doing here. But if you can't train hard, you're really not going to be able to hold on to a lot of muscle. So I'm trying to bump my calories up a little bit more. I'm keeping myself in a good place. I'm doing about 200 carbs right now, actually. 200 carbs, about 83 fat, and 250 protein are my macros right now, which puts me up at 25. I could bump that up a little bit higher if I want to, but I'm also including in my carbohydrate, like, broccoli. So at least, like, you know, 150 to 200 of those calories are from broccoli, and I don't know if that's, like, a huge deal. A lot of that's fiber. I'm counting fiber as, like, carbohydrates, too. So there are some people who don't count fiber in your carb totals, but I do. I feel like if I'm putting it in my body, it's being used somehow or another, and I might as well track it. So just keep that in mind. I'm not too worried about that, though. I'm feeling good, training hard, bumped my calories up just a bit so I can keep training, but I don't think I'm going to be putting on a whole lot of body fat from 25 or 2,700 calories. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll put it to the test. I mean, if I'm also trying to do a little bit more cardio, too. So the cardio on top of that might end up taking care of that. And I'm always in favor of exercising more. The worst thing about cardio is that it takes up extra time, so I can't always be just getting home from the gym, getting right on the stream, and being as efficient as I want to with my work day. But it's worth it for being able to get the exercise done that I want to do. And that's good. But the cardio also makes me feel good. It also puts me in a better mental place, because even though my calories are a little bit lower, I still feel like I'm eating plenty. I still feel really good with what I'm doing, and it is exciting to, you know, catch yourself. You know, you wake up and look at yourself in the mirror, and sometimes you're a little bit surprised, especially in the morning time when you've been a little bit dehydrated from sleep and all that time. You know, you wake up and you're like, whoa, not looking too bad. So that's encouraging, and I think I'm not looking for huge results day to day. And I definitely would advise you guys to not have that attitude as well. And this applies to any sort of long-term goal. Is you just keep putting in the work. You just make sure that you're on a day-to-day basis, giving it your absolute best, and keeping that effort level high over a long period of time, and then allowing yourself to be like, oh, look at that, results a couple weeks down the line. So my actual weight loss itself has not been extreme. You know, I'm probably weighing like 196 in this video right here, but compare that to 200, you know, a couple months ago, a month ago, and month and a half ago, and that's 4 pounds. And that's definitely just looking at my muscle, you know, the amount of lean muscle mass I have on my body. It probably hasn't been a lot of muscle loss, and the fat loss isn't really extreme either. But just judging from, you know, the fat that's been lost, you know, across my body, and, you know, I'm not, definitely still have a little bit to lose, obviously, especially if I'm trying to get all the way down to 190 or below 190. If I weigh 185 in that competition, I'm definitely going to look small, but I'm going to be ripped. I don't know if that's a realistic goal, 185, but I'm definitely trying to have this diet be a slow process, and weighing 196 right now, I feel pretty good about that, especially if I'm going to continue to give myself enough food to train and just do a little bit more cardio and feel good with my training, keep being able to train hard, maintain as much muscle mass as I can, and continue to diet off the body fat slowly but surely, have enough energy to do all my training, all my video editing, all my streaming with a good attitude. I think this is, I feel like I say this every time I diet, but this is my favorite diet yet. Because I'm feeling good, training hard, and I'm not afraid to try stuff to just see how it feels in terms of my my attitude and my body, and not being like, okay, I haven't lost as much body fat as I think I want to at this point. It's only a week later. You know, I'm not getting caught up with that, and I'm more allowing myself to to cater my diet just little by little, making small changes, which ultimately will lead me towards my goal, but also keep my quality of life and quality of training high throughout the process. But anyways, guys, this is going to bring us to the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed this leg day vlog. I definitely enjoy making these for you. If you do enjoy them, be sure to hit them with a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and definitely subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Alright, guys, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace!